Hola, hola, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm gonna tell you 25 things I learned about life. Why am I doing this? Because this is the month of my birthday and I wanted to make like this reflection video, kind of something that I can see in the future, and then I just like compare the way of thinking, my way of thinking. I'm not gonna tell you 25 things, I was just kidding. I'm gonna tell you 10 things, all right? So I hope you like it. I wanted to do these very casual. It's just like a makeup and talk kind of thing. I try to explain how I do my makeup, but I hope you enjoy all the things that I learned. Stay tuned, and please, don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue creating content. And yeah, see you in a little bit. Okay, let's start this. I'm gonna put my bangs up. This is gonna be fun because I usually, when I'm doing stuff, I just think about so many things. Before doing this video, I wrote down all of these things, all of these 10 things that I've learned over the years. They are like eye-opening. So it's gonna be super exciting, and I hope you guys can relate with some of these things. I already put these on. This is the CC water. It has hyaluronic acid and it's like a skin perfector. It is so cute. I am loving the way my skin feels when I have this on. So now I'm gonna go ahead with the concealer, and let's start with our first thing. The first thing is no one has it all figured out. And I know at some point of your life you said, at this age, I'm gonna have everything figured out. I feel we grow up with these expectations of how your life should look, but then as the years go by, your likes, the way you think, your mindset, it changes. So I feel like there is a time that you feel that you have it figured out, and then something happened, like you learn these things, you become wiser, and then you just change the entire plan. So everyone is always trying to figuring out things. So don't worry if you feel like you're constantly like trying to just, Jesus, but is there gonna be a time that like I feel that I have it all figured out? No. It's okay. I think it's a normal thing to not have it that. It's just that we grew up with that belief, I would like to say, belief of like an expectation of life. But I don't think the person that tried to create that, I don't think they thought about the years that go by, your experience in all of these situations that can shape your mindset literally, and then just change the way you think. So yeah, it is normal to not have it all figured out. Let's go with the second one. So what I did was with touches, but I literally just difuminate everything. All right, this is done. And as you saw, I started with the creams. I'm gonna do the liquid blush. I see a lot of people that they put the concealer first and then they put the blush. I don't like it because every time I do that, I feel that liquid blush is just like disappear. Let's talk about the second one. The second one is taking care of your body is an investment, not an option. I get it. You might be young or not, but if you are young, you might get away with these late nights, with eating whatever you want and all of those things. But let me tell you something. Your body is gonna continue keeping all of these receipts until you get to a certain age, and then it's gonna start doing like, oh, so you don't like vegetables, then you're gonna need them, so that way you're gonna be healthier. So that way you're not gonna have these deficiencies in your body, and you're not gonna start getting sick and sick and sick and sick and sick. And that's just one thing, but like that applies for everything. I'm talking about nutrition, recovery, sleep is so important. I think one of the biggest things that I've learned these past years is just having like a good routine to go to sleep have helped me tons. I used to sleep like 4 hours sometimes. And then I will see people that they will go to bed at 9:30, 8:30, and I'll be like, why? Like I'm not gonna be able to do that. And I feel that like at that time, it's when like my ideas were popping and all of that. Let me tell you, that's not true. If you create a really good routine, you're gonna be able to have better ideas throughout the day. You're gonna feel more energized, and etc., etc., etc. So please don't leave recovery nutrition training as an option, as something like, oh yeah, whatever, I'll go whenever I can. Remember, this is gonna be an investment, not just for right now, but like long term. Most of the benefits of training and nutrition, you're not gonna see them in the moment. You can see them way like throughout 10 years after, all right? I know people that they say, I wish I could, like, I started exercising and eating healthier when I was younger, but that's where they are. So please don't do those things. Okay, what I'm doing here is this contour. I'm using the e.l.f. one. I'm gonna show you here. So showing it. What about like this? All right. The e.l.f. one, I really like how this one se difumina. It's cute. The color, and I feel it doesn't leave like a circle or something. Ooh, I think I put more in this way. So let's move to the third one. Oh, I like this one. The third one is people come and go, and that's a good thing. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life, and I think this is such a mind-opening and eye-opening thing that I learned over the past few years. I used to think that relationships, friendships, relationships with people, they need to last forever, especially if it was a person that you really cared about, trusted them, and all of these things. You might think like, oh God, I hope I never lose this person, because I hope this time it's not like the time when with this person. But the reality of this thing is that could happen, because people, they're in your life for a reason. I believe every single person that cross your path is because they're trying to teach you something. There is a reason why, again, that they are in your life. You need to learn something from them. You need to understand something from life that the other people or the other relationships that you had, you weren't going to be able to see it in their perspective. It's okay to change the circle of your friends. It's okay to not talk to this person as much as you used to, because your goals are different and all of those things. Another thing, now that we're talking about relationship, is that like I needed to surround with people that wanted the same things that I want. Now that I did the contour, I'm gonna grab, this is my favorite setting powder, and I'm gonna show you the cover. It is the Kat Von D setting powder. Honestly, it's so beautiful. So I'm just gonna go a little bit with the brush. I'm gonna put it under my eye. Look at that, I'm just like tapping it, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the other one. Tapping. Spectacular. Number 4, confidence comes from action, not waiting. These I learned from coaching, because I used to think that the confidence that you have, you will like burn with it. I used to think that people if they didn't have confidence, it's because they didn't have it in their blood. Like it wasn't part of their personality. But it turns out that I learned that the confidence is something that you build throughout the years. I wouldn't have the same confidence of being here speaking to you in English. Like I'm here in front of a camera with a microphone talking to you about life, about reflection, which it seems very crazy to me. In English, probably 6 years ago, I wouldn't been able to do this because I didn't have the confidence for it. But as the time goes by and I continue to challenge myself and just learning new words and all of these things, then my confidence starts building up, and then I feel confident talking to you in English. There is some people that they are naturally confident in whatever they do, but there is other people that it's not just their thing, and it comes out like at the end of the day, it is because they're like introverts and not as extroverts. But the real thing here is that they can get confident. Even being introverts, you wouldn't feel confident about something if you don't know enough. I feel the lack of confidence starts coming out when you need to learn more. The more you work on something, the more you put effort on it, the more confident you're gonna feel. And these apply for everything, even with training. I see a lot of women that they say, oh, I don't feel confident with my body. It's just like I cannot go to the gym because I don't wanna wear the clothes to go to the gym. I don't like the way I see in the mirror. Well, we have to start working to build that confidence. How do you start? Just showing up. You have to show up, and I promise you, you're gonna give yourself reasons to be confident about. Oh, this is really cool. This is a really cool one, but before I'm gonna do the blush. The blush that I'm using is this one, the e.l.f. I like this color because it's very similar to the cream that I'm using. There you go. Tap, 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 tap. The fifth one is money. Money, yes, I'm gonna talk about money. Money won't make you happy. The real fact here is that if you are not happy right now with what you have, the money won't buy your happiness. And it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't get the happiness in your life is inside you, and it is not in something material. It is hard to understand sometimes because there's people that say, oh yeah, money can buy happiness, but I'll be happy in a mansion with whatever. Let me tell you, you won't be happy in the mansion if you don't find your happiness inside you. There are so many things that you can be happy about and grateful for that money can actually not buy. And I am telling you, money cannot buy happiness. Let's move on to number 6. Being busy is not being productive. And this is very important to understand, especially if you're an entrepreneur, because easier. And we're just gonna put them as a priority just because we know they're easier and because we don't want to do the hard things. And we're like, all right, I'll do this when I have more time. But then at the end of the day, those are the things that will get you to where you want to be. So every time when you are trying to organize your day and trying to be productive, you have to do the hard things first. Those things that like you put, every time you're gonna do them, you say, oh no, but. No, those are the ones that you have to start with, because otherwise you're just gonna be wasting your time. Like I'm telling you, as soon as you start doing that, your life and all of your projects are gonna change exponentially. Okay, let's go with the number 7. What I'm gonna do on my eyes, I'm gonna grab this little eyeshadow. This is from Wet n Wild. Let me show you. Look at it. It's a little old, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of this color right here, and I'm gonna put it right here in the crease of my eye, right? There you go. This is to like give it a little bit of depth. Let me do the other one. let's move to the other one. Okay, number 7 is you're not responsible for others people's opinions of you. People always have something to say, and if you try to make everyone happy, at some point you're gonna find yourself stuck and you'll be like, why I'm not achieving this goal, why I'm not doing this thing well. Everything you do, you don't do it for yourself. You do it just to please everybody else. Everyone's gonna have an opinion. Not everyone's gonna like what you do. If your heart is aligned with it and you're like feel that this is exactly what you need to do, then trust yourself and put yourself out there and do it. Just let their opinions be theirs. If you have an opinion about something and you truly believe that this is gonna work, then do it. No matter what everybody else think, do it. Like, trust your God and just go for it, all right? I'm gonna grab a little bit of this one. It's like, and I'm gonna do the same brush that I used for the other one. There you go. If you see, I'm not really using a lot of technique. This is just, I'm just going with the flow. Put it in the crease of my eye. If you wanna use technique, then you can just do like circles out. Instead of inside, you wanna do it out. All right, so now for the inside, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this one, the lighter one, and I'm gonna use my finger. Yes, my finger. And I'm just gonna put it like this. There you go. I put it on. I haven't blended yet. I'm just gonna grab the little one and I'm gonna blend it. Blend it. I hope it's that way. What I'm doing is just circles, okay? Circles. Always circles. Circles in the beginning, circles in the crease, yaki in here. I'm gonna do the same in the other one. Da da da. There you go. Now, what I'm gonna do with the same brush that I used to put the brown, I'm gonna come here in the beginning, just touch it a little bit, and then here at the end, we're just gonna put a little bit more of pressure. So same thing here and to the end. And now circles. Let's go to the 8th one. We're almost there, guys. The 8th one is rest is productive. Your body needs to rest, and resting is productive. This doesn't mean you're wasting your time. This, to me, that I work from home and I am my own boss, I feel that the minute that I'm not working, I'm wasting my time. I'm not making money. But it's not always about making money, all right? Remember, money won't make you happy completely. We also need to rest. We also need to be to have a time to be present, to just not think about anything else, not stress about anything else. Because let me tell you, stress can slow you down. So you have to be very careful with that. But I understand resting is okay. And no, you're not making money if you're resting. You're actually being very, very smart about it, and you're like recharging your batteries so that way you can make even more. You get me? So I think the next thing that I'm gonna do is just like, I'm just gonna give a little bit of color to my eyebrows. I feel my eyebrows right now are really good. They just have the products that I've been putting on. So what I'm gonna do is just putting it a little bit on. I have like microblading, so I don't really need it. I'm just gonna go over like this, so that way they look a little bit more brownish. All right. Ooh, I think this one I put more. Okay, and I always brush them up. All right. So now what we have left is our eyebrows and our lips. Eyelashes, not eyebrows. So for the eyelashes, I'm gonna be using this tube mascara from Tarte. And I really like it because every time I wash I take my makeup off, it just comes out like a tube. I'm gonna do the eyelash curling. All right, just kidding. I lost the pad of these. It's not here. Never mind. Anyways, I'm just gonna use it like this. Let's go to the 9th. Okay, the 9th is your mindset shapes your reality. This is big. I don't think a lot of people think, or I don't think they even think about these, but the biggest tool that you're gonna have to achieve your goals and be a successful person is your mindset. You're not gonna get to where you want to be if your mindset is not in the right place. Like if you are still in your subconscious, you still have these beliefs of like, oh, I always gonna have a plan B because my plan A never works. Like if you are constantly thinking about this, then you're setting yourself for failure, basically, because this is your belief. So you have to shape your mindset for your success. You need to learn new habits so that way, and this is of course if your mindset is not in the right place. But I promise you that almost everyone can learn from just getting new habits to shape the way that you think. I don't think there is a person out there that is successful and when you talk to them, they just talk negative things or they just talk about everything that is gonna go wrong, right? Everyone that you know that is successful, they have a pretty cool perspective of life. They have these amazing, most of the time they're like very disciplined with their nutrition, very disciplined with their training. Guess why they are successful? Because they have the discipline to do those things. So it's, of course, mindset. It's not absolutely everything for you to become a successful person, but it is definitely the foundation of everything you do. You cannot continue thinking as like the person you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, if you want to continue growing. I think we have one more. I love it. Okay, 10 is life is happening now. Don't wait to start living. I know a bunch of people that they're always trying to wait for the right or the perfect time to start something. You don't have to wait to start something. You don't have to wait to start living. You don't have to wait to start having fun. You can have fun right now in this moment, and you can start right now. So you just gotta start. You just gotta be present and go for it. I think this is very similar to that one that it says that, the opinions of people. Oh, I'm using the milk. Let me show you. Here, I'm using the milk tint. This is precious. I love it. Just look at this. And another thing is just enjoying and being happy. You don't have to wait for you to enjoy life. Remember what I told you about the money. Money will make you happy. This will make you happy. You can start being happy right now. Life is happening right now. We never know if we're gonna be here tomorrow or not. So I will really encourage you to just enjoy your life and be grateful for everything that you have. Look, I'm using this lip tint oil to finish the glam. This is e.l.f. It's almost gone because this is my favorite. The color is Honey Talk, and I'm just gonna put it on to give some color. And I think I'm gonna put this off. Oh, my hair. We are done. Look at this beautiful glam. So yeah, those are the 10 things that I've learned over the years, and I'm sure there's gonna be so much more. So much more. I hope you like this video. Please leave a comment, like, and share with somebody that you might think need to hear this, or if you just want to share the makeup that I just did. Let me know if you like this type of videos, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit more of these. I really enjoy doing these, like just talking while I do my makeup. I love doing makeup. Sorry if I didn't explain that much, but it was just like, you know, just talking and talking, just like let's do makeup and talk, right? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these. I hope you can relate to any of these things that I've learned. See you in the next video.